Good morning, makeup lovers. I wanted to do a first impressions and review on the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Seen quite a lot of YouTubers using this. Looks the sort of foundation that I'd like, fairly matte finish but medium to full coverage. So I've sent away from eBay for some colour samples. Today I'm going to be using 04, which is medium beige. So I've primed my face and I've already done my eyes. Okay, I'll do that in a separate video for you with the Estée Lauder palette that I use there. But for now I'm just doing this quick foundation routine for you and just to let you know what I think of the Milani. Okay, so I'm just going to dot it around my face to start with. Okay, and let you know what I think as I'm putting this on for you. There's something wrong with my voice today, guys. It keeps going a bit wobbly. Not really sure what. But so I do apologise. Okay, just doing some short videos at the moment because for some unknown reason I can't seem to upload longer videos to YouTube, even though I have enabled it to. Okay, so I've just dotted that around my face and I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush just to blend that in. Okay, so first impression blending, very easy, although I do find this brush pretty amazing for most foundations. Got a few favourite brushes that I use for foundations and this is definitely one of them. I do tend to put a little bit of foundation around my eyes before my concealer. It's just the way I am. I need quite a lot of coverage around my eyes. They are the worst area on my face, I would say. So just blend that in. Okay, always blend down the hairline. You don't want any strong lines, and I tend to blend it into my ears. Wearing earrings is probably not advisable. Okay, just blend that in. From what I can see in the mirror, it looks fairly nice coverage. It's blended easily. Quite a good colour match actually. Now I have got some darker shades. No, I've got one lighter shade and one darker shade actually to try, and I will try them as well, but in the meantime I just wanted to do the medium one just to see how it sat on the skin. Now I'm just going to turn my mirror to magnify it because that's how I can see how it's sitting on my skin. I don't tend to like foundations that just sit on top of the skin. I do like my foundations to melt into the skin and look not natural, because I think whatever makeup you wear is not going to look natural, but you know what I mean. Okay, so that's foundation on. As you can see, very quick, very easy to blend. It's all right, I'm looking for concealer. Very easy to blend. So I'm going to go in with the NYX High Definition Stick Concealer. I've only had this a few days. I've used it now twice and I am really enjoying this. So it tends to do its job. It's never going to work miracles for me, but what is? Okay, so I'm going to go in with this just to brighten up that under eye area. Okay, turn my mirror again. So I've got that magnifying side. Okay, so dot it into the corner. This is how I apply concealer, and a little bit there on the edge. And all I do with that is just blend it with my finger, pat it in and blend. Okay. My my tummy is rumbling. I've not had my breakfast yet. I slept in this morning. I have a week off work, so I've been thoroughly enjoying learning how to upload these YouTube videos. Not as easy as one may think. I must admit I've had a few problems along the way. But hey, I'm not the most... I do work on a computer in work, but obviously we have an in-house system. And once you know it, you know it, basically. Learning new things, I do enjoy it. But it does take me on. Any excess I tend to dab on the ends of my nose. Okay, so that's concealer on. I have the Milani foundation and Conceal & Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. What a mouthful. Okay, so I've got that on, and I'm now going to just set my under eye concealer with a bit of powder. At the moment, again, I'm using the NYX HD Studio Perfecting powder. Can't really see the rest of it, but you probably all heard of it anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to dab a little generic brush that I got from eBay. Okay, and powder up that under eye area to try and set that concealer. I always powder set my concealer. It doesn't totally stop any mascaras running, or smudging, but it certainly goes a long way to help that. Okay, and any excess I will be brushing off with a larger powder brush when I powder my face. Okay, I do suffer from oily skin, as you all know, so I'm sort of playing around at the moment to try and find a really good combination. I've tried so many different primers over the years. I've used the Max Factor Infinity this morning, which I bought new the other day, so I'm hoping that that will go some way to keeping me matte throughout the day. Now I'm going to use the same NYX powder to set the rest of my face. I've heard good things about it. This is the first time I've used it to set the rest of my face, so in we go. I'm just going to dab that on. All over my face, concentrating on the T-zone, because that is where I get oily. Okay. And then just sweep, so no powder particles remain on top of the face, and don't forget to sweep it under your eyes where you initially put that powder. Okay, so that's looking good so far. Just going to do a very quick bronzer and blusher. I was going to use a cream blusher before my foundation, but I forgot, so now I have to use a powder one, but that's alright. I'm going to use the Bare Minerals bronzer. I don't know whether I like this or not. I had it in a set with my Bare Minerals foundation, okay, and I'm just using it up, to be honest. I love, no, it's not a Bare Minerals, it's a Bare Minerals, sorry. I'm just using it up. I do love the Bare Minerals foundation, 4-in-1. That is my go-to works foundation because it's just so quick and easy. The only problem I have with it is it doesn't last all day. So I think I'm not sure whether I'll repurchase, mainly because of that. I always dab a bit of bronzer on the nose. Okay, so that just gives me a little bit of colour. So I'm just going to get a blush out. I'm going to use a sleek brush. Again, it's a fairly new purchase. I've used it once. This is in the shade Antique. and it's sort of a, they're not easy to open, these things. Ah, got it. It's sort of a deep rose pink with quite a bit of shimmer in that. So just going to dot that on the apples of my cheek with the Real Techniques blush brush. Smile, guys. I'm not big on blush. It gives me a little bit of colour. And brightens up my face. Bit my nose there, bit the chin. I'm not big on blush, and there I am applying it everywhere. Okay, so that's the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. So here I am back with the rest of my makeup on. I'm quite pleased with this foundation actually. I will try the other shades just to make sure I've got the right colour match. I'll try it with various powders, various bronzers and blushes. And yeah, could well be purchasing this. Very, very nice. Feels really nice. It feels quite natural on the skin and it gives me the coverage that I need. So hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.